Hey guys, Toxic Hell, some more Necron goodies. As you can see, I've got a painted Necron warrior squad at the moment. Shortly after I did the first, Let's Play Necrons, or Toxic Plays Necrons, I went through all my Necron stuff, picked up some, what I could salvage, because a lot of my stuff was destroyed when I moved to America. So, as you can see, some of the wraiths that I got going here. I'm a little broken, so I have to repair them. But yeah, so I got these the 20 warrior squad here, and I painted them all rust-like. You probably can't see them too well in this shot, but I'll get some closer shots in later. Probably some still pics at the end of the video. But as you can see, 20-man squad rusted. It took me 2 nights, but in saying that, the actual time was probably, an hour or so maybe. Because the way that I did it is that I used, let's see, got them here. I used these paints here. What this is a iron-based paint, which you paint. It's like a gray paint. You paint all over the Necrons or whatever you're doing. And then you got this one here. It's a blue liquid. And you just kind of dunk the model in there, and what it does is it rusts the iron in the paint, and you get that iron effect. I didn't stop there. What I did is I sprayed it with a matte varnish after the iron was, set, and then I kind of dry brushed some metal color there, just to, make it not look like just a blob of rust. You're still working with, tabletop miniature. You still want it to have that tabletop miniature feel. You don't want it to be overly, like a realistic metal, like rusted metal model or anything. So after that, I did some, some quick object source lighting on the eyes, and put in the little green glowy plastic bits in their guns, and did some quick old base work, and that's about it. So I'm really happy with how they came out. I'm really happy with the time that it took as well. You can also see I got this 5-man Wraith squad ready to go soon. That'll be the next ones that I paint up, and I'm probably going to be doing a painting tutorial on how I do my Necron color scheme while I'm painting a Wraith. I think that'd be kind of cool. So once I've done that 5-man Wraith squad, probably going to move on to the Command Barge or the Annihilation Barge. The actual list that I'm working on now to get to 1,000 points is the Overlord in the Command Barge, Annihilation Barge, 5-man Wraith Squad, 20-man Necron Warriors, 5 Immortals, and 5 Scarabs. I believe that's it. I think it works out to be about 1,000 points. So not the best list, but like I said in the first video, it's not like it's something that, I'm not making it overly competitive. I'm just, making it what I think is fun, what units I want to use, how I want to paint them, kind of thing. And that's really kind of how I'm playing it. But apart from, just being an update on me working on this army, I kind of wanted to talk about, Necrons as well. Kind of get some tactics in there, and kind of my, thoughts on the units. So with the warriors here, I love, huge squads of warriors. They did drop down from a 3 up to a 4 up save, so that kind of, affects it. I mean, it makes sense in the new fluff that they have, and, just, it makes sense. Makes sense gameplay wise, and I'm not really too bothered by it. But like a 20-man squad, I used to run it with what's his name, like Illuminus Zarus or whatever, the little 4-legged cryptic guy, and he can really boost him. D3, you get either like +1 strength, +1 toughness, or +1 ballistic skill. On a 20-man squad of warriors, any of them are going to be pretty good. I love the toughness and the ballistic skill. Ballistic skill 5, 20 warriors. Yeah, that's amazing. But yeah, so I'm probably just gonna keep them running like that. I've also played them where they've had the what's it called? That little resurrection barge, and that kind of keeps them alive a little bit longer. Have a warrior with a resurrection orb, and squad of 20 next to one of those with a warrior with a resurrection orb. That's really difficult to take down. Also, I've just noticed this is the box that rusting kit comes in. I picked it up at Michael's. I'm not sure, if you're not in America or you don't have a Michael's nearby. I'm not really sure where else you could get it. But yeah, Michael's, that's where I picked it up. Looks like it was on special for $5. Well, $4.50. So yeah, you can get them in bigger like bottles and stuff too. Yeah, and then the Wraiths, my next unit that I'm working on. Yeah, everyone loves Wraiths. You really can't go wrong there. But I'll talk about more about them when they've been painted up. But yeah, currently that Necron squad of warriors is just going to be sitting there, kind of, sitting on a home objective, maybe going up to a mid objective, kind of sitting on there. Necrons really are a mid-range shooting army. So that's probably where they'll be, is walking slowly up to mid-range or sitting back on a home objective. But yeah, that's about it. I can't really think of anything else I want to go over today. I'll get in some still pics of these Necron warriors. You can get a closer look at the paint scheme. But once again, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Toxic, like always. To check out more Warhammer 40k, tabletop games, card games, really any type of nerdy games, make sure you check Allies Index, alliesindex.com. There's also Facebook, Twitter. So yeah, check it out. Have a good one, guys.